everybody, it's Marcia from Kansas Misfit, and it's Monday. Monday is garden tour, so let's see how the garden's doing, and then we'll go from there. Oh, my cat wants to come in the house. You want to go in the house, Pud? There you go. Okay, let's start with our potatoes. Got these potatoes still growing. No flowers on them yet. Looks like the chickens tried to fertilize. Told you they were trying to hatch those potatoes. Anyway, there's the potatoes so far. We'll see if they're going to get some flowers on here pretty soon. I don't know. We don't need this weed in here. Okay, let's go on down here. You have to excuse the Johnson grass. I haven't got it pulled out yet. I've got this basil growing. It looks like my fennel fell over. I need to water them really good and get that down inside the dirt so it can continue growing. And over here with the tools, supposed to be what's it called? Caraway. I don't know for sure what caraway looks like, but there's that. It's a caraway. So let's go around now, and we'll see the rest of the garden. It's nice today. It's only in the 60s. I've been working in the garden since 6:30 this morning because I want to get my 3 sisters planted. Hopefully I can get them. I don't want to wait too long. This morning, my husband helped me start the tiller, and there was a baby deer in our garden. It was only maybe 2 foot tall. Barely can stand up. Okay, here's our onions. I don't know if they're even going to grow, but there's the ones I transplanted. And then these here. I feel like I'm just going to pull all these up. I can see an onion that's open. I mean, out of the ground complete. I'm just going to pull all those up and get ready to plant my fall stuff from seed into the ground because it has to take time to grow. Like my cabbages and broccoli. Put at least 3 each in there. Cabbage and broccoli and cauliflower. And see if they grow. Hopefully I can get some Brussels sprouts in there too. I know it's going to be really hot, but that's really shady over there. Let's come over here to this part of the garden. We'll see it. The cucumbers are growing pretty good. Got a bucket full of weeds there. But look at those cucumbers. Hope they don't get too dry. I need to get some rain, and I need to get out here and water them. I usually take that mop bucket and fill it up, and then just take a cup full of water and pour around each plant. I need to get them watered. But I also need to get them hooked up to the cage so it can grow up. And as I figure out how to do that, that's one of my steps soon. I got peppers supposed to be growing under this, in this here row right here. I don't know. That might be a pepper, might be a weed. But we'll find out as they get older, if they grow. Got some okra in here. Got 2 okras here I need to separate. Put them apart from each other. There's one there. There's some over there that's too close together also. But I'll get them transplanted and separated. And then over here on this row that has all the slits in it, I have beets planted right here. Beets all the way up to where the cucumbers are at. And then in here is parsnips to here. And on July 7th, I'll be planting the rest of this row with beets. I'm not for sure what I'm going to plant over here yet. I got the okra over here. There's two real big ones right there beside the cucumbers. And there's some more that I need to separate and transplant to make that even. Now I'm taking my claw and loosen up the dirt to help keep the weeds from coming back. So beautiful out. And then I've been tilling here because this is where my three sisters is going to go. I've been tilling all that up this morning. A lot of work. And I'll be doing more. Hopefully I can get that finished today, which I doubt. But I'm going to work really hard at it. And here's our herbs. The herb garden. I don't know what that is, but I think it's... Oh! Excuse me, there's a wasp on there and it scared me. I'm not a bug fan. I don't know what's in the second row either, but there's something growing there. This is more fennel. And it's doing pretty good. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's a mint of some kind. It might be lavender. I'm not for sure though. And this is caraway. So don't know if that's basil back there or caraway, because I think it's basil, but right here I think it's caraway because there's some of that in that tub in the front yard. And then I'm not for sure what that is. And but here's my dill. It needs watered. And here's some more basil. And I'm not sure what this kind of plant is. Can you tell me? There's some more there. And I don't know. I'm going to have to find my herbs and replant. Let's go over here and check out the turnips. I see some weeds in there again too. It's a constant job just to keep up with these weeds. And I'm the one that wanted the humongous garden, so I can't bitch about it. Now look at these stickers. That's going to be a humdinger to get out. I won't be pulling that out by hand. But these here are the weeds, I can just get them out. But this is my turnip bed, which is kind of nice. If they can give me some turnips. It's a weed. Get these weeds out of here. Johnson grass. I don't see any turnips yet. So I don't know if they're just going to be turnip greens and no weeds. Turnip greens and no turnips or what. Now let's head on over to the peppers and onions. Peppers and tomatoes. And see how they are growing since last week. One tomato plant just disappeared. Don't know how, but it did. Checking out these peaches. They're not ready to pick yet, but they're growing. We had plums on our plum tree. Boy, Tina, are you happy to see me? Come on over here. You happy to see me? She came from up there and just ran. And then she slowed down real quick. Mama's not going to bother you. Okay, here's the tomatoes and the peppers. Let's turn you around so you can see the tomatoes and peppers. I need to get the weeds around the outside edge of this down. Looks like they need some watering also. That in there is tipped over. I need to get it something to help stand it up. There's the peppers. There's the tomato that just disappeared. Why? I don't know. I hear a grasshopper. There's a tomato starting to get really dry over there in the middle. They're starting to get, some of them's pretty good, getting pretty tall. I'm looking for tomatoes, or looking for flowers on the tomatoes. I need to get this here grass done. Yeah, there's some flowers on here. And there's some flowers on here. Flowers on here. Hopefully it won't be long. I don't know what happened here. I'm going to have to buy another tomato plant and plant it. Because I ain't going to have time to plant it. Or I'll just plant something else in there. I don't know. This weed barrier sure does help. Your spider web right there. I got it with my phone. Hopefully there's no spider going to get on me. Some more. See that tomato? I don't know. It's like in a weird area. All the other tomato plants looking nice, except for the one that disappeared. That's what's weird. One disappeared, and one's all shriveled up. But the rest seem to be... I'm stepping on these weeds underneath here. Just trying to grow. Looks like the pepper's starting to come out on there. I need to get these watered, so I'm going to get some water on here today. There's a white flower on that one. Get some sticks out here, help stand them up. Water these tomatoes really good too. If anybody knows what's wrong with this tomato, please share in the comments why it's like that and the others aren't. I appreciate it. I need to try to save it if I can. And here's some more tomatoes here. This one here's pretty full. A bunch of flowers on there. Won't be long when we're going to have some tomato sandwiches. Or whatever. Hopefully we get enough tomatoes where I can start canning. That's what I'm wanting to do. Anyway, that's all of the garden I have until I get my 3 sisters planted. And when I do that, you can follow along and check that out too. That's going to be wonderful because there's going to be so much food in those 3 sisters. You'll see. I'm not going to spoil it for you. You just have to watch. So follow my channel, share with your friends, and let's watch my garden grow. See you guys later. 3 o'clock I'm having a live video for this channel, Kansas Misfit. So I'll see you at 3 if you want to watch. See you later. Ta-ta.